first announcement that we had done 2 years back was for launch of kiosk banking services for State Bank of India as a banking correspondent with them. Now that was more focused in two parts. In the urban areas, it was to enable retailers who had web access, like a computer, to accept deposits and open bank accounts, no-frill bank accounts. No-frill bank accounts meant that a person didn't have to maintain any minimum balance. He could have up to a certain amount in the bank account, which could go up to 50,000 rupees. Okay, could withdraw amount up to 10,000 rupees. Okay, and he could walk into a retailer and do these transactions. The person could also do money transfer by depositing money with the retailer, and the money will go into another bank account. So that was classical banking correspondent model to focused more on the urban area. Yes, in the rural area also we started appointing similar retailers who can act as acceptors of cash, that people could come and open bank accounts with them. This was essentially to promote opening bank accounts in rural areas also. What we are doing now is a second step to that. We have also become a provider of wallet, a mobile wallet to SBI, which is a recent thing. Very soon we will be launching the mobile wallet. It will be called SBI Mobi Cash. Now we have done some soft launches of this wallet already. Now the wallet is essentially linked to your bank account, to your mobile number. Okay, and there is no paperwork, there is no finger biometric required, which is required in kiosk banking. Now, wallet accounts are aimed both at the urban and the rural areas. In rural areas, they will be used for receiving money, which our villagers receive from international remittance, like from Gulf countries, or they receive from cities. People from villages go and work in cities and they go work outside, and their families have to receive money. They don't have bank accounts, and therefore they receive money through cash channels such as Western Union or MoneyGram and etc. Now what this will do is money will come into a State Bank of India account, from where it will flow into the wallet account. What Oxigen will do is appoint retailers in villages, have Oxigen machine, this is a terminal, which the villagers, which a retailer will use. Money accounts will be opened for the villagers by the retailer, okay, and opening account is mobile number and his or her address verification, which a retailer can easily do in a village, because he's right there. So once that account is opened, there is no need for putting any balance in that account. Okay, now money comes into that account, and then the person who receives money gets an SMS. He has then the option of going to the retail, withdrawing all of it or withdrawing part of it, because the money is lying in a State Bank of India account for him. So this is a game changer. Today when the money comes, you have to draw all cash. When the money will come, and through this machine it can be dispensed in parts as per the need of the user. So this really will facilitate a retailer in a village to help maintain the accounts through mobile wallets and give out money. Also do the transactions like topping up mobile phones, or DTH is also becoming very, very popular in the villages, and the DTH service is penetrating everywhere. You can do DTH top up also without having to go anywhere. So we believe that this will promote savings. It will bring banking transactions at the doorstep of a customer in rural area, and will greatly help in popularizing banking services later on, because banks intend to offer other banking services like loans, small loans, other assistances. Very importantly, as you know, there are subsidies that government pays, and there are other payments that people receive, like Narega payments or payments for pension. In some rural areas of Tamil Nadu, we have done a pension disbursement, okay, electronic benefit as they call, and we will be doing it through these machines. So these machines will help us popularize these services and bring them to the user at a very low cost and at the convenience of their doorstep. So, retailers are selling goods. They sell goods and they have cash with them. Every day they have cash. And when they know that they are receiving money into their account, okay, from where this money is being dispensed, they will keep that cash and give it, because the retailer is earning for dispensing the cash. Okay, so it allows the retailer to rotate his own cash in the system. Okay, so retailer will maintain whenever they have to accept money for a deposit, they have to have a positive balance with us, prepaid positive balance. Whenever they give out money, they get a credit. So when they are giving money out of their own cash, they get a credit in the system, which they can use for accepting money when people deposit money. So it actually becomes a cycle for deposit and withdrawals, which allows a retailer also to use his cash more efficiently. So I think Mobi Cash for SBI is a more, I would say, versatile and more targeted towards small users. Okay, kiosk banking requires you to have a PC terminal. Okay, here this is a small terminal which costs less than $100. It's 5,000, 6,000 rupees. Okay, whereas a PC and finger biometric and everything else, you also need a broadband access for operating an internet access. Here you have a SIM card, which is a data card, which costs nothing these days. Okay, and it can be placed anywhere. So you have flexibility to use this machine from the home. The villager, when he's closed his shop, he's sitting at his home, he can do it from there also. So this machine gives more flexibility, and SBI Mobi Cash is going to be more and more used for reaching out to millions of people. Kiosk banking has a limitation because it's more money required for investment. Here investment is very small. Investment by the retailer, yeah, is only 6,000 rupees. Whereas PC and internet access and everything else costs more money. And besides that, you need to know how to connect and learn. You have to know how to operate an internet on a PC. This is just a simple use. To take to other banks, State Bank of India has the largest reach, and I think also is a bank of substance, being the biggest bank in India. It said it's more appropriate to start with them. Now other banks are also getting connected through National Payment Corporation of India. So I don't think there is going to be an issue if somebody wants to send money from another bank into an SBI Mobi Cash account. So you may have an account with Bank of Baroda, you can still send money into SBI Mobi Cash. So a receiver has a registration done as a mobile wallet, and it doesn't make sense for a receiver to have multiple mobile wallets. One mobile wallet is enough. It's essentially to receive cash. We have a plan, and our plan is to install these terminals. We are calling the ATM terminals in 250,000 locations. 250,000 locations over the next 3 years. Okay, and this is going to cover all kinds of rural areas and maybe small towns as well. It doesn't have to be only, we are not defining it by 2,000 and below village. It could be all kinds of rural areas and small towns. Yes.